Hello, 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 and welcome back to Infinite Roleplay. My name is Nelson, your totally immersed power gamer, cartographer, dungeon designer, and humble slayer of players. Anyways, this is effectively episode 0. That's right, 0 of a new series that I hope to do called Dungeon a Day. I will be working on crafting dungeons every single day, recording my progress, eventually getting to the point where hopefully I can finish from start to finish one dungeon a day, one video a day, and throughout the process you can see what I'm doing, and I will start from scratch. Our end results hopefully will be like this one, the subterranean prison. Dungeon a Day number 1, I didn't really record that, or number 2, but the end goal will be similar to the super cave. This is a view of the super cave without all the fancy overlay stuff. And as you can see, it's very high resolution. It's pre-formatted for an 8.5 by 11 letter size, normal printer paper, 300 dots per inch. That's why it's such high resolution. I can zoom in to a ridiculous level. But even from here, you can see the grid. The grid is set up to be a 5-foot grid. You could simply just say it's a 10-foot grid. And the second and first Dungeon a Day maps are available on my drive-thru RPG store, Infinite Roleplay. I'll throw a link to that in the description. They are for sale under a pay-what-you-want style. I don't know, style? Pay-what-you-want style? Anyway, they are available under pay-what-you-want. So just hit me up for like $1 or $2, or however much value you think the maps I create have. Hopefully, you can support me as much as I try to support the community. So, enough of that. Let's move into Photoshop. And I've already done some few things just to illustrate the type of things I would like to do. Let's go to the brushes. Now, these are all custom brushes made by myself. I will erase all of the brushes and go through the step-by-step process of how to create these brushes. So we have my little hatch-ish brushes for throwing cross-hatching in the background. We have that one. We have a more broke-up version of it. Let's see. Nope. Ah, this one I like. This is one of my favorites. Get some broke up walls and corridors, maybe if we're doing caves and whatnot. There's a few of them. I have a few. I've put work in. I've put a little bit too much work into these brushes. Another for like horror style. Anyway, those are the cross hatching brushes. But I think what I am most proud of. No, I don't want the gradient tool. Boom. Let's pop this open. Is a pattern, custom pattern that I have made. This is one of them. Yes, I know this pattern, the seam isn't, you can see it, but with a few modifications, I like to shrink the scale down to about that level. And this is what I used for, let me zoom in so you can see it better, for the actual cave. Let's get rid of that. I have another pattern, which is essentially the grid. I made it myself. I have a few of them I made for the grid. That's the first, the second, and the third. I also have this pattern, which it's done well enough, but I don't like it that much. Ooh, no, 100%. That one's already pre-sized. Alright. Anyway, Basically, the dungeon creation will go similar to this. I'll go through the process. This is just my I don't know what I'm doing episode. Go to a brush and then just unmask. So we can literally just draw in our dungeons. Little thingy thing there. Let me grab my pen. Little thingy thing there. Squeeze areas for the cave. Let's throw some walls. We need walls, right? Boom. Now we got walls. Now we go down here to this level and just draw in the cross hatching because it's a pattern. That's it. Really that simple. The goal is to get it as simple and as fast as you can do, so you can worry more about the creative process, and after you have everything made, and hopefully get a dungeon a day. I'm gonna get obsessed by just drawing this little thing in. Let's stop. View the actual pixel sizes. You know, I understand that the way it looks is a little bit too smooth. But you know, while we're working on it, we can always hit up certain areas and play with how everything works. You know, just to make it look more fun. So that's pretty much what the end goal process will be. So let's go. Let me drag this so you can see it. Pardon me. Hold on. Let's check out the pattern. It's a simple enough pattern, but let's delete absolutely everything. No patterns in Photoshop. None. We're going to start from scratch. Okay. It's bugging out a little bit because I just deleted the pattern, but let's delete the everything. The patterns are gone. The brushes. I'm going to replace the brushes. Save it now with a blank set that I created so I can start over. Basically, we're going to start straight from a circle. Is the only brush. Pardon me. So yeah, start from that. Let's even close the file. Save changes, no. So blank file, blank pattern set, blank brush set. We are going to start from scratch. So now that I have gotten rid of all the basic tools that I'm going to need, I'm going to end this video. Come back tomorrow and start my dungeon a day process. Hopefully you have Photoshop or trial version or whatever version of Photoshop you have, and should be simple enough that it could be reproduced on any version of Photoshop. So until then, my name is Nelson. This has been Infinite Roleplay Dungeon a Day. I'll check you guys and girls later. Peace.